And we are getting started here in the draft. Let's go. Cat's gone. Zeka Zakali's gone. Lucian for Gumayushi's gone. Pioshik, Ash. Alrighty. So we have one mid lane ban. Caitlyn's on the deck. Do they get rid of Caitlyn? Do they get rid of Caitlyn? Oh boy. Because Deft or Gumayushi take Caitlyn. And that could just mean Ezreal Karma is the best counter. Yeah, it's all over there. Let's go back to this. Caitlyn ban. Alrighty. And now Guma. Alright, Varus out the gate. They were prepared for this. We are rolling into the well-defined expected script for these two. Aatrox finally allowed onto the Rift. But what is gonna streaming and recording, Frank? Watch yourself. Frank. I hear that pause. I hear that consideration of bad ideas. This is on the. This is inside of the. This is in my esports world of it. So.
I just sat there and like stared off into the distance and like, I'll mute myself.
Right. Wait. Fucking Viego? Okay. It's a 2 melee. And they're okay. And alright, T1's winning this. T1's fucking winning this. This is so easy. The Renata Glask. Hostile takeover for both sides with the Silas, but I don't think T1 give a shit about that Silas. Yeah, they're perfectly fine with that. Zeus getting the Yone, or even Faker taking it, but I think that Zeus is Yone, and that's just going to be ran through. Jungler and mid lane bans. And yeah, so there goes Faker's Rise. And his Azir, it's actually not going to be a bad combo of bans. Getting rid of Further Engage. I don't just want to get rid of the Karma. Nautilus? Yeah, Beryl will want the Nautilus, or maybe the Heimerdinger. Oh yeah, Dinger is like a bona fide support right now. In the current meta of the game. Banning out Defs. Okay, I like this. Ezreal banned out. There's the Heimer. Heimer locked in. Got the Dinger Donger. What's going to be the AD carry for Def, though, is going to be the question. That's the current question. Owner wants Lee Sin. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Skarner? No. No, don't do that. Okay, Lee Sin on deck. We're gonna look for some plays for Owner. This actually is gonna make the top side of this map very bloody. It's gonna make them very bloody. And his Graves ban out, because Graves is busted right now, basically. So, alrighty, so Faker gets his Azir. Like, this just feels like far too easy right now. What is Death's AD carry? Ezreal's gone. Caitlyn's gone. Ash is gone. Sivir? Sivir Jinx? Sivir? It's a very short range comp. Heimer's the only one that's got any decent poke. It's a very short range comp. Faker's gonna have like plenty of time poking this out. This is gonna be super chill for T1. Super chill. What were the odds that I put them at? 1.392. Now they're at like 1.522. Like, Frank, I think we're winning the first game. I'm just looking at the draft. We're winning game 1. We're making our money. Need to start winning back that $100 I'm about to lose for Gen G. Shit in the bed. Let's go. I have a problem, and it's Gen G losing games against fucking DRX.
If they win this game, I paid my bills this week. Yay!
That needs to be just like the name of some of these streams, just like the drug addict. The addict dealing with his pain, dealing with the loss, dealing with the need for his team to win.
If you win, I get to have food for dinner.
What is that actually be dope if Nico got that? Nice. Alrighty. We're rolling. Rolling. Love you, Captain. Actually, Tom, if you're listening to this at all, pay attention to. There's 3 voices. 2 of them are going to be playing analysis, and one of them's going to be playing, like, play-by-play or hype-ish, or adding hype specifically. So the one guy, Captain Flowers, will be doing, like, as the team fights are happening and trying to, like, draw focus to, like, what's important happening in, like, the moment. The other ones will be, like, probably, like, informing on narrative and builds and things like that. Heimer's got his turrets. Alright. Anything? Please go away. Please go away. I got the ward on owner start down there at red buff. They're both starting bot side of the map, actually. This could end up top side unless we get some weird routing. Zeka's gonna get bullied a lot here by Faker, but he has done quite well to absorb that pressure and damage throughout the tournament. And we go to
Fixed it.
What'd you fix?
The breaker went out.
Were you not with us for a while, and now you've like what went off in your house? You had no power.
Washer broke.
Washer broke.
Yeah.
Broke.
Justin started laundry and it stopped working.
Okay, it was just the breaker.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we were hunting around forever because there was another light that wouldn't work in the
Oh, this
house.
could be a gank on Faker. Should be pretty.
And that ended up being.
He doesn't have his dash. He's going to use his flash here. Yep. Alrighty. Let's flash out of Faker early on here. Good, quick gank from Pioshik. And that'll get Zeka some breathing room. Very nice.
Big money, big money.
No way, me.
Well, see, okay. This is what we're worried about in these bets, people. Okay, we want T1 to win the whole damn thing. That's where the $50 bet is. We want T1 to win this first game. That's where the $10 bet is, and we want them to get the first Herald, which is where this little alcove is here in the top side of the map, where there's this giant shell monster that'll spawn. They get that first Herald. Cool. There's like $2. They win this game, there's $4. They win this whole fucking series, 13. But these are our winnings, because I don't have a lot of money to fucking gamble on this shit.
And if he wins, he doesn't have to tell his family that he spent their life savings on this game.
Yeah, all $800 of that life savings.
It's a tough economy.
Inflation is a bitch. That's why I invest in Bitcoin for my gambling.
Show you inflation. I invest in strippers. Someday they'll take care of me.
Someday they'll take care of you.
Hookers and blow.
Poo. All right. Oh, Faker. Oh, there we go. First blood. First blood for DRX. I'm glad I didn't worry about that. That was a good predict, though. They were very consistently good at getting first blood, so Monty gets to win that one. Zeus having to use his flash early? The fuck, my guy?
Off to a great start. These two players were last place in the LCK last year in summer, and now they're in a Worlds Finals, and they're already off to a great start. And I love their story with Kingen.
Good handshake. Oh no, Def's dead. Def has flash, but I don't think it's gonna be worth it here, man. Oh wow, flash and heal. He might get away. There's no one to help collapse on this actually. Owner's chasing. There we go. There we go. Yes, there we go. Flash, smash. Owner takes it. Second blood. And there's a sweep. Oh no, Faker. He's okay. He's okay. That was a good sweep by Zeka. Alrighty, DRX doing a good job with their early aggression.
Barrel just going to help Zeka get a little bit of vision around mid there. Did get the first base off as Keria was looking for depth. A lot of summoners blown across the board. Zeka ideally wants to crash his wave in. Doesn't have the flash, and Faker has the shuffle. Needs to respect it and back away. A lot of early action. Yeah, Faker still having that shuffle because remember, he was level 5 when Zeka engaged on him with a stolen ulti. Let's now take another look at what happened bottom. Keria.
Oh, that's a double 2. That's actually really clever. One missile after another, and Def thinks he's actually not gonna have a chance for this. Last second flash there. It's not enough though. First Drake going over to DRX. Well, for that Herald to come through, we're gonna actually need Zeus to actually get a better advantage topside. Oh, stolen! Gumayushi steals the Drake with the piercing arrow! That's actually really embarrassing. You were all alone. You had your smite. It's like 700? Free.
Objective as well. This T1 bottom lane is the T1 bottom lane that was promised originally best in the world. Right, these guys stumbled at MSI after an incredible run in spring. In summer, it's been about recovery. And when I look back at their semifinal they played this past weekend against JDG, it was the bot diff that really stood out. It really was, and Owner's hovering around there now, making sure they have some kind of vision to push out. Deft with no flash is an easy setup. With a level 6 Lee Sin, Owner's just trying to juggle this mid and bot push to make sure they can control this bot side.
Oh no. Oh no. DRX is starting first Herald. Zeus? What's the rotation here? First. Oh Jesus. Oh boy. DRX bot lane had first move. Owner's trying to get involved. He's about to get collapsed upon. He's going to have to jump over. Level 6 is across the board. No, Carry doesn't have his level 6. Oh no. Who gets the eye? He's gone in. And it's secured. Oh no, DRX actually might take this here. Here comes a big scoop. And this could be the huge knockup. This is a 3v4 here, but T1 are taking it. Zeka goes down. And Zeus is going deep, going hard. Eye over. Come on. Is it gonna get... Oh, it's going to get denied. It's going to get denied. So I get a refund. No one gets it. $5 back in my pocket. I think that's how it's going to work. No one got the first Herald. So, does that mean that second Herald means something?
Oh, I love to gamble. I love not making any money.
My boy!
I have no money for you. My boy. 2, 3. Game 1.
I'm really good at not making money.
So does that mean that they get the very first Herald eye, or the first one to get a Herald? Okay, this is gonna be very interesting. This is gonna be very interesting to see how this bet works out. How much would you pay for knowledge? I put $5 in.
It'll be interesting how this bet works out. That's the best part. It won't.
Oh,
Mm.
oh,
You sound like you hurt yourself.
oh! I'm playing Elden Ring.
Yeah, he's trying to do the mage build, but also can't has trouble with the big shield boy and that first group of soldiers.
Oh, I'm big brain. Oh yeah,
The biggest of brains.
I'm in that first catacomb. You know, with the fiery like they shoot fire down range.
Yeah.
Right, right. Have you been baiting the little
And you
gremlins
get
into the fire?
I have no health and no mana. None.
Not a
I
one.
can't remember how to pot. There we go.
Tom, you forgot how to drink? That seems really off for you.
Right?
It's like riding a bike.
Riding a liquid bike.
It's like riding a bike, except you have trouble walking and you say things that you regret later.
Never
Sound-
regret.
Sounds about right.
Never regretty mom's spaghetti.
Are we?
Ha. Well, idiot.
Get burned,
Shit.
you green cat-like bitch.
These guys are brutal though with the blood loss or
Oh yeah,
blood
building up
loss.
the bleed. Yeah. Especially when they start like really, when they throw shit at you too.
Well, especially when there's multiples and you're out of anything ranged.
Yep.
Another big thing with T1 getting control of that river, like you're talking about, is the Renata ults that can come to
Alrighty.
the area. He can
Second Drake for T1, and they have gold lead. This is actually going to be working quite well in their favor.
bully them off. Wow.
DRX showing up, forcing T1 back a little bit. Zeka's here on the flank.
Oh, secured by owner, but here it comes. Oh boy, hostile takeover is actually actually stalled out DRX from being able to do anything. And this has actually left the top laner's top side. Yeah, no teleports used. Alrighty, pretty tame, pretty straight. T1 in control. Uh-oh. Carrier is not in trouble. No, he's in trouble. Piosik is about to take care of his life, and flash.
Shit, there's another one.
And talking about macro, that's the other thing that really stood out for me about T1 in their semifinal last weekend. It was the bot tiff, and it was the decisions being made as a team, not just later on, but early too, to outmaneuver JDG and constantly
Oh?
find advantages.
Jungler's opposite side of the world. Honest chill on a tri-brush. Yeah, go for a dive here, or are they just gonna... help Zeus get the... Yep, he's gonna get the turret plate. They're gonna exit stage river.
But remember, Rift Herald #1, despite the fact that there was a fight over this and a lot of players were there, the eyeball was never claimed. We never got to see that Herald used. So this second one, I'm hoping we get some more results from.
Lots of lane shifts coming in here. DRX have sent their jungle support up towards top side for King and Death to stay in mid, so I wonder if DRX just want to break the laning phase right now and put...
Oh, here we go. There's the adjustment in laning phases. That's actually gonna start grabbing some of these jungle camps. 80 carriers are going mid, both mid laners bot, top laners stay home.
So then you can either move in, do this Herald first, or once Dragon comes back, of course, you can do the exact same thing from the other side. And T1.
Oh, that's a good it's a good
Oh,
turret plate
what a
advantage for
dickhead.
T1. Actually, all Zeka, I think. That's going to be the Herald started up by T1. DRX, you have to go through a little bit of darkness here. They can't see what's going on exactly, but that Herald's going down pretty fast. And that's good. Arner collects it. And that could be first Herald Eye. Gonna find out. They're about to be gone. And Zoko looking for some blood.
Somewhat countered by the fact that Faker does have Crown of the Shattered Queen, going to make it harder to kill him when they go in, and especially considering the squishy nature of both compositions, I like this.
Ooh, that was a lot of good poke from Faker. Looks like with no teleport, Faker's gonna get some alone time with this turret. This could actually mean first turret for T1. They've already gotten a lot of damage on the top side and bot side turrets.
Very stock standard swap of lane phases here, just moving around pieces on the map to try to control vision around mid. No neutral objectives just yet.
Well, the big thing I'm looking at is we have solo laners hitting their level 11, second level ultimate power spikes here. That means that the dives, the burst potential is really starting to get high. So I'm expecting to see more of these plays. I'm expecting to see more of these roams. I'm expecting to start seeing some dives and a little bit of testing the water to see if they can just skill check their opponents.
And T1 are the ones who can pull the trigger first. They have that Herald. They probably want to put it towards mid or top. I mean, every single tower is incredibly low. They're having push in all of these 3 lanes, which just allows them to control this map so well. DRX grouping up now, trying to find an avenue to get a little
DRX on first move. This is going to be third Drake, Ocean Soul for the Rift. But I don't know if T1's actually going to really commit to this. Turrets to block any poke from Owner. Make it a little hard for him to get any insect plays off. Barrel's about to cause a lot of pain. I'm going to start going through all this poke, all these turrets, but DRX are kind of half and half on contesting for this. Both teams are. Pierce is going to step up. Faker getting himself out of trouble. Carrier just watching this, kind of sitting on the Blasco, not a little scary.
What's he going to steal? When is he going to steal it? Making the right choice goes a long way. First Herald of the game coming up here in mid.
There we go, Herald Force. This should actually permit T1 to get in on the Dragon. But Zeka threatening with the hostile takeover is kind of delaying this. You get the charge off, but first turrets... Actually, is that secure? That did secure first turret. Oh, and they're about to get caught in here, and this is about to be a run over here. That's going to be bot lane. Dead Carrier is going to try to get a kill before he actually recovers. And that almost worked. That's a 1-for-1 trade support for mid laner. That's a good trade for T1 right now. The biggest carrier on the side of DRX is down. Now, can they actually recollect themselves? No, they're trying to catch Deft. Now 3v2 bot. Gumayushi is here with Zeus. And I think they're going to back off here. Dragon's still sitting. I think DRX is going to move for this now. Yeah, they've got the damage for it. You're going to have the turrets to tank it. Now that's going to attract T1's attention. T1 are kind of winning across the board here. Zeus needs to watch himself. I'm going to try to put some pressure on him. He's going to get some trade off here. Soul Unbound's going to take him out of trouble, but that's been just enough distraction for DRX. Dragon's below. It's down to 2,000 health. This is actually going to be clean and clear. That's going to be third Drake over T1. This timer on this game is getting way shorter. Now comes the turn. I have a frozen situation. Buffer sucks. Please help. All right, there's a turn. Turn on to Zeus. He's going to ult right back on. He's going to catch out the Viego. There goes Deft. He's down, and now T1 are going to start their rollover here. This game 1 is starting to look like it's in their favor. And I'm going to be able to have dinner tonight, boys.
Something outside of hunger for dinner. Hooray!
Yay! Oh, and Faker getting a little greedy here. He's getting compromised. He's going to get the barrel. He's going to flash out and stay alive. Now T1 has arrived to run the rest of DRX over. Pioshik on the return, on the retreat. Zeka trying to save him. Owner, he's so thin, but Kingan's going to go in. Aatrox Gumayushi, you have no flash. You're going to die here. This is getting really weird. Blue buff secured by Gumayushi. He's still alive. I'm not sure how that happened. Only owner dies in that entire exchange. Guma, no summoner, survives that fight in the jungle. And now we're at a 3k gold lead for T1, and they have 3 dragons. They are on for Soul Point. Yowza. Yowzer. Give me them live odds. What are the live odds looking like, boys? I can get a penny. Yeah, live odds are hard.
Oh, you needed a penny? Okay, 1 second.
Fuck! No! Frick! I don't need a penny! You motherfucker!
Bring it down.
Rain it down. Rain it down. Rain it down. Fuck you, Tom!
Yeah.
Oh, PS caught out. Lockdown. He's gonna get away? Yeah, I don't think he's getting away here. Bye-bye. Oop, just missed barrel. Here we go. Roll over, and the steamroller has begun. First Baron for T1. Primed and ready. Yep, first blood DRX. First Baron T1. Things that we just knew would happen. But we didn't put the money on it. I could have had dessert. Could have. Can I actually put that? Could do those things.
And they picked right up where they left off. This team, their ascent has been so fun to watch. Consistently outplaying people in draft, in mechanics, on the stage, pressing these objectives at every time.
Zeus, what are you doing? Oh boy.
Waiting for my
Pinging?
bank
Oh
to
no.
all these
It's
penny
about to be a 2v.
transactions.
Oh, Faker's Wrath 2. This is a 2v2 solo landers. King, and you're going down, my friend. Zeus backs out Zeka. You're all alone here. I appreciate what you've done. in
Clearly
this
terrorist
playoffs.
activity.
Oh, boy.
These are some really odd transactions that you have
Alcove
here.
gameplay. Gonna try to sniff him out, but Zeka is gonna try to get a surprise. It's not gonna work out. Zeus drops back. Secured. Faker is unstoppable. And Piosik is junglers fighting in the river. This has kind of devolved into all the 1v1 matchups. And unfortunately, T1 have absolute control. And this is looking good.
So it looks like first inhib.
First inhib is gonna go for T1 right now.
Nope.
But now it's alrighty. This is about to be a 3-0. And I put like stupid money on game 2, game 3 on prop bets or on overall bets. Or does DRX do what they did against Genji and rise above and ruin everyone's fucking narrative with their plot armor, the bastards. Oh, this is an awkward position right about now. Owner's off in the jungle. 4 up here topside, trying to get value out of this Baron. They got a minute left. They can back off and get something else done. They can move. Yep. Teleports over to the bot side of the map. This is going to start pushing the situation. Gotta love this. 2v2 exchange. Very well played here. Zeus just using Soul Unbound to get the extra distance. Get himself out of the chains. And now Zeka caught in this alcove, pinned between an Azir. Misses the Shurima shuffle entirely. Decent figure just walk that away. Soul Unbound. Get himself in. Pull himself out before he's in any danger. And that's not good. Keria is dead. Pick acquired. Oh, no. Here comes the turn. Zeus is going to try to ult out, but his ult won't even come through. Shutdown gold over to the Aatrox. This is just in time for the DRX to deny the Dragon Soul. And we've got a little bit of fight in them. Owner, watch yourself. There is a ward underneath your ass. But Faker's actually grabbed the other side of the map. He's gone down mid. He's gotten the inhib turret. And Zeka has to go back to try to match him on this. I don't know if he's even got the power to do it. 5 kills on this Azir has put him in late game. He's 3 items deep. Zeka's only 2. Dragon for inhib is pretty square and fair for T1, I think.
Yep.
That's okay. Teleports in from Faker. That feels like a waste. I'm going to take over. What are we doing here? It's going to take over jungle and collect that gold. Yep. Alrighty, T1, what's your move here? Vision cleared out, wave's gonna get pushed. Yeah, and that's 2 waves. That's already impressive. Can they actually? Yeah, 4.5 minutes till the next Drake. 2.5 minutes till the Baron. I think they're gonna actually make the move right now. They're gonna push with their gold lead. They're hanging out at like 7K right now. Push with gold lead. If they can actually secure whether or not DRX shouldn't fight for this. They'll lose the inhibit if they actually take a fight here. That's a good pick. Bacaria, even bound up, nothing's gonna happen. Zeka brought down to half. Owner goes in and out, uses his ultimate, but that's just asserting dominance. That is going to be turret down. Pyosha gets out of Zeus's ultimate. That is a great timing. And that hostile takeover did not merit the many kills. But that is now 8-0 in turret kills. A lot of standing gold on the map for DRX, but T1 are sitting mighty comfortably.
And I think sieging that bot tier 3 for the final inhibitor is going to be a bit tough for T1 at the moment. 1 minute 30 seconds, like you said, that's going to be the next threat for T1. A little bit of topside vision, keep that mid push, have Zeus on a side lane perhaps depending on his TP timer, and then look to force that Baron, force DRX to walk into you.
And if we're looking at the hope for the comeback for DRX, the underdog story of the entire tournament, you see it right there. Deft has completed the Infinity Edge. This is their hope, the Sivir. Late game farming, trying to annihilate
Yeah,
these minion
they need to
waves.
farm everything they can to this Sivir. It's their only chance. Problem is that just Deft is on Sivir. It's such a short range 80 carry. It's going to make trying to get damage on that Azir so hard. This is like, especially just with the Shurima Shuffle, the kickback, the knockups, the binding from Gumayushi, the hostile takeover. T1 have built themselves an anti-dive comp. So, like, yeah, DRX have gotten themselves a few picks, but it just isn't going to breathe to me that they're going to be, they have to get exceptional flanks and catch out Faker, catch out Gumayushi, catch out Zeus, get 1 or 2 of them dead like pretty early on in the fight if DRX are going to have a chance to actually turn around this game 1. Second Baron, we're getting primed up and ready. Vision control getting asserted. DRX getting a little nervous in their own jungle. Oh, there's going to be the blue trinket to try to spot them. Barrel Pyosha? Back off. Worry about it. Purple Worm has arrived. Here we go. Baron being started here. The Azir has arrived. He's going to be able to melt it pretty fast. We're already down to 3k health, and there's no chance. There's no time. The blue trinket, I don't even think that came in time. And that's going to be second Baron over to T1. They're not throwing this. They're not tossing this by any means. 8k gold lead in their favor. This is where there's the chances are gone. The chances are low.
And T1 now with the Baron buff, you have the luxury of going 1-3-1, pushing all lanes in, getting these inhibitors as they're respawning. Zeus already has been allocated up to that top lane. Push it in. This Yone so oppressive. DRX gonna have to fight on all sides right now.
DRX is caught in such a difficult position here in this game. They have to weather a storm that is barreling towards this bottom side, barreling towards their last remaining inhibitor turret.
Sometimes the best hope when you're in a position like this, assaulted on all
Here we
sides.
go. This is a split situation here. This is a 1-1-3 split right now. The Baron helping them actually really push this one out. Inhibs not back up yet. Top inhib is returned. Now they need to actually sort. They find the pick. Baker and Owner just
survive it.
no. They're positioning up right now. This inhib's going down. The ult went out from Gumayushi to try to get the pick onto Deft, but Deft dodges it, or at least spell shields it out.
Nah, they're gonna take those inhibs.
Oh yeah, they're going. All 3 of them. This is where it becomes insurmountable. Minute 30 left on the Baron. All 3 inhibs freshly taken down. First, the mid one will come back sooner than later, but now it's just Soul. 15 seconds for T1 to back it there. Faker's already in the river, just posted up, waiting for trouble to come. But I'm sorry, I don't think DRX will be able to even get out of their base. They're about to have some super minions knocking.
No,
on
they'll
their
probably
door.
snag Dragon.
Yeah, no, this is Soul. T1 has Soul, and now it's all but secured. I just expect T1 to take this entirely by the book. So they've got their Soul. They might take they might push this here. They got a minute left on Baron. They could get something done. It's just you're just looking for like one team fight wipe to really take this in this game.
Yep.
Otherwise, we're going to be waiting another 5 minutes for the third Baron to come up, and then they're just going to congest them inside their own base. Teleport used by Faker. And try to push this forward. DRX looking for a flank angle here. We're in the side brush. Zeka, he's going to grab Guma's ult, actually. Oh, Zeus going in. He's actually going to try to get a catch out here. He's going to get King in, but he's going to pull away from that. That's not the best thing they're looking for. Honor going in, flirting with it. King with his ultimate activated.
And Hibs back down.
Mm-hmm. Now comes the overwhelming here. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Just super minions will be left here, but I don't think DRX are going to have a chance in this fight. T1 just need to get the position. They need to get an overwhelming amount of minions in play. That is the owner. He's going to go golden. Stopwatch.
If their tactics hold true, they're going to take the turrets.
Well, Poke's going to come in here from Faker. He just needs to keep poking them out. They don't have the sustain. Zeka's brought down to a third. Hell, he has to go back to the fountain. That's the first Nexus turret taken down here. Game 1 looks all but attained by T1. DRX need to pull the trigger. They need to find something, but they don't really have any engage options. Zeka needed
second turret.
Second turret. Nexus exposed. T1, they're still holding themselves together. Still plenty healthy for this fight.
No, they're going to push it right here.
Zeus' ult is back up. That's the pick. And there's a huge stream of shuffle there by Zeka. It's going to push off 3, but no one has died just yet. It's going to be turned. Deft goes down. Barrel is primed and ready, and he will go down as well. It's just King in left. Nexus goes. Game 1 in T1's hands. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen.
Well,